Welcome back to Killing the Backlog. How
What's
come?
up, everybody?
Whoa. I mean, I'm okay with that. Oh, there's a reticle. How come we didn't use that last time?
Weren't we just doing...
Yeah, I was
the
using
mouse?
the D-pad. That's probably
Yeah.
why. I like the reticle. Okay. Curtains. Should we talk to it?
Let's talk to who's the man behind the curtain.
Talk to the curtains. I'm sorry. I can't hear you from behind that curtain.
We have to go...
We gotta open it.
Oh. Whoa, my God.
Iwata?
Oh, hello.
Whoa, this is like some Dr. Wily guy.
He is, man.
He's a patient?
He
Okay.
seems fine.
Oh, better now. Once again, I'm sorry for being nosy, but were you perhaps speaking of Hayden Weber? He's an old friend of mine, and I would be most concerned if it indeed were he whom you were discussing. Oh man, I cannot. It's so late, I can't read right now. Is everything alright?
Who are you?
Oh, that's right, you're Slim Shady. Ah, of course. I have not yet introduced myself. You are quite right to be wary, assuming the serious nature of what I overheard. My name is Dr. Yannick Fairlight, and I am the founder and former CEO of System 1 Software, now a Parallax company. He is telling the truth, at least as far as I can intuit from information on the meshnet. And I do recall Hayden mentioning a Dr. Fairlight at least once in passing at some point. Ah, I see. Confirmation of my identity.
Yeah, were you listening in?
I apologize for that. It isn't difficult to overhear bits of every conversation in this
I
room.
thought you said you couldn't hear behind the curtain.
I mean, is he our doctor? Or your doctor? I mean...
He has doctor in the title.
I know, but
I'll take his word for it.
Isn't that the scariest thing?
Yeah.
I'm a doctor. I have to trust you.
Yeah.
I may not regret it. However, if the situation indeed concerns us both, perhaps we can help each other then.
Whoa.
I will not press you for information, but perhaps I can be of some assistance. I remember my association with Hayden fondly, and I would be happy to help in any way I can. I have nothing better to do, regardless. You have nothing better to do as a doctor?
Well...
Okay. Sure. I mean, whatever, sure.
Let's just go through the list, I guess.
Okay. Hayden and I made our acquaintance when Parallax and my company underwent a merger. At the time, Hayden was merely a young hotshot researcher working in the search data correlation sector. He was assigned to find the best ways to integrate Parallax's own collection and analysis tools into System 1's LIPS operating system. He was a bit much to handle at times, honestly, but I admire his passion for the subject.
Do you know anything about Hayden's research?
His research? No, not so much. I remember at the time he had interest in advanced machine sapience, but that is the realm of science fiction. But Turing's right in front of you. He once showed me a prototype of his.
Also in front of him.
She was quite clever and
whoa.
very convincing, but you could tell she did not contain the spark of life. I assume that you are another of his creations? Yes, I am. I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself. My name is Turing, and my cock is Slim Shady.
That's like the... Yeah, what's your name? Oh, Turing. And this is Slim Shady.
I remembered, but I didn't expect that. Did you say she?
The proto-android.
Ah, yes, she was quite insistent on the fact over the course... insistent on the fact over the course of my conversation with her. Hayden said that she had picked out the color for her casing herself. Pastel pink. Still, I must assume you are far more advanced than she, if you are spearheading the research for your creator. Yeah, Turing doesn't know about her, huh?
No.
Perhaps I should have had more faith in Hayden's little hobby. Do you know what became of her? Or where she might be now? Hayden has told me so little of his past research. I'm sorry, Turing. It was a long time ago, and I'm afraid my memory is not what it used to be. If I ever knew any more about her, I've forgotten, although I still have some connections with Parallax. Should I stumble over any information about your erstwhile sibling, I will pass it your way.
Cool.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight.
Former CEO.
I guess. Ah! Yes, former. I accepted a lower position after the merger with Parallax, though that too did not last. Oh, excuse me. The new board of directors and I had a difference of opinion about the direction the new company should take. The distributed meshnet that current generation ROMs use was, at the time, highly experimental. I felt that a non-centralized data scheme was dangerous both from internal and external threats. I've been proven wrong so far, but the security work that goes into maintaining the integrity of the meshnet is incredibly expensive. There were other disagreements, but in the end I was voted off the board of directors and exited from the company. It would be dishonest to say that there are no hard feelings. I just realized even though he's a doctor, it doesn't mean he's a doctor.
Yeah, he could be like Dr. Dre.
Yeah. No, not Dr. J.
Why?
Like Dr. Shaq.
Doesn't
Shaq have a PhD?
I think so.
Yeah, so he's legally like
in fine arts.
He's a doctor. Yeah, but he's a doctor.
Yeah.
Technically, not a doctor, but
Uh-huh.
Of course, ask away. Whee!
What are you doing here?
Yeah, creep. It is quite a coincidence that we find ourselves here sharing a room. So he's in like a patient bed?
I think.
Okay.
There's a pretty sweet patient's
Alright.
chair.
Yeah,
Or
right.
a wheelchair.
He's just getting healed there. But such things happen from time to time. It's not so mysterious. It's up to us to seize opportunity when it appears. I'm getting a bit on in years, and this chair you find me in is an advanced diagnostic and life support ROM. Oh no, that's kind of sad.
Oh.
Its development is one of my hobbies, so to speak. He made it?
So he can
Oh,
live
well,
on?
yeah, he is in the...
Yeah.
It monitors my vitals and administers medications as necessary to keep my body stable. I likely would have perished long ago without it, or at least would have been severely bedridden.
Man, the future's so cool.
Right? It requires frequent maintenance, and I'm here at the hospital to have it serviced. Okay? Okay. Unfortunately, many critically injured patients were rushed into surgery all at once, and my appointment has been pushed back. The hospital administrators were concerned about me, thus they placed me here in a room with a quiet patient so that I could continue my work while waiting. I do not think they expected you to awaken quite as quickly as you did.
How can you help?
This is making me think of To the Moon. You got that feeling a little bit? Yeah. Oh, by the way, Chris is here. She'll be in and out. Alright, how can you help?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I can think of a few ways. I still have some contracts in Parallax, and can put out some quiet feelers. Maybe they will know something. By feelers, does he mean like virus bugs or actual people?
Maybe like, yeah, inside men
Yeah,
or
right.
women.
Other than that, I'm not sure what I can do, but I'm wealthy and rich people, so I'm sure I'll come up with something. Perhaps you can fill me in a bit more on the investigation so we can figure out how I can best help. What did you find at Hayden's apartment? Whoa, serious much? The first time we went, nothing. But when we went back to gather up his computer's data cache, the place had been pillaged, and the human revolution had spray painted slogans all over the walls. Hayden's computer was gone, and we were assaulted.
Oh yeah, we got noggin tasered.
Yeah, you forgot about that? And then we saw,
Yeah.
like, rainbows.
Yeah.
We're still frustratingly in the dark and running out of time. I fear Hayden is slipping out of reach. I'm failing him. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright.
So what do you want?
Jeez. What do I want?
I want my company back.
I want more money. Because I'm bored. It'd be nice to be young again and off exploring uncharted ruins, or taking a nice zero-G trip and seeing the world spin. He's gonna upload his brain into a robot. But right now, with you two, I simply wish to help. I have the resources, and it sounds like our mutual friend is in trouble. Wow, geez.
I still don't trust this guy.
It's been very interesting speaking to you, Dr. Fairlight. Right, Slim Shady? Hey. It's exactly
I'll
what
take
you just said.
I'll take the first option.
The question.
I'm iffy.
Okay.
So yeah.
I don't think we have any choice, Slim Shady. I understand your reluctance to involve me. I do hope I can earn your trust. I think I have a lead for you to follow up on, just off the top of my head. You said you found Human Revolution slogan spray painted on the walls.
That's right.
I'm acquaintances with the man leading the current Human Revolution protest at the Genus Clinic. His name is Brian Mulberry. After an introduction from me, he may be willing to shine some light on the particular event. If it was just some hot-headed youths from the organization, it should be an easy cleanup. If not, that's useful information in itself.
Is he involved with the Human Revolution?
No, no, not in this lifetime, even if I so desired. I don't think they would approve much of my work. While Mr. Mulberry and I were associated with each other once, it was before he joined the human revolution. I find their methodology... Wait, so he's on the side of the human revolution?
No, he just
that's
knows
the name
Mulberry.
of the war. No,
No,
I mean
that's
like
the group.
That is the group.
That's the group, yeah.
So he's... No, not Fairlight. Mulberry.
Yes, he's the leader of that group.
I find their methodology too aggressive and their stated goals dangerously backwards. While I pushed for careful deployment of technology after the Parallax System 1 merger, I am no Luddite. After all, I would likely be dead without the advanced medical and computing technology that goes into this chair here.
So, how do you know Mulberry Bushman?
Ah, well, when I exited Parallax after the merger, I sought out like-minded individuals to put pressure on the company to avoid full deployment of the MeshNet system. Brian Mulberry was one such person. We did not succeed in our efforts, but a high-profile breach of Parallax's servers did force them to put vastly larger efforts into network security than they had planned. A great expenditure of resources I had been hoping to avoid.
Thank you. Kind of.
I will send a message downstairs to my assistant, Leon Decker. He will hand you one of my cards to prove your association with me to Mr. Mulberry. Make sure to speak with him before you leave. In the meantime, I will get in touch with some other individuals I know and try to find out any other information about Hayden that I might be able to pass to you. I will be in contact. It was a pleasure meeting you both.
Let's go, Turing.
Ah, of course. Please do not let me delay you any further. Good luck, Turing. I do not think Hayden's faith in you is misplaced. You're an impressive piece of technology. Thank you, Dr. Fairlight. We'll be in touch. Should I call downstairs and have you discharged, Slim Shady?
What do you think we can do? Move around?
I mean, I guess we could look at the technology.
Yeah, not yet.
Alright. Not yet. Just let me know when you're ready to go. Window. I mean, we could look at the Medicomp. You want to pour your spoiled milk on it?
No, you should offer to the doctor.
You'll be going to a place worse than here if you do that.
I want to see what his reaction is. If he has a good reaction,
I can't
we can trust
offer him
him.
anything.
Oh, so because they know.
We can look at him. Dr. Fairlight seems like he wants to help out.
I mean, he's got a weird goatee. I don't trust that.
Let's pour spoiled milk. That wouldn't even be a good prank if it were somebody else in that bed.
Look out the window.
Medical station. You want to look at it? Talk to it?
Let's look out the window.
Ah, I rather enjoy the view from the room in this hospital. The landscaping is superb, and it is part of why I continue returning here when I need medical services. I'm sure it seems asinine to you, but the view is rather calming to me. For a time after my forced ejection from my company, I was a very angry man. Thoughts of revenge consumed me. I came up with all manners of schemes to enact my... this guy is getting shadier.
Yeah, I know.
That ended up when I had my first heart attack, and I spent weeks recuperating here in this hospital. The view helped me see I was wasting what I have left in my life on petty schemes.
But he has redemption.
When I had more than enough resources and motivation to move on to new things. Ah. Sorry, I'm rambling. You'll have to forgive me. Okay. Well,
the med station?
You want med station. Use?
Yeah,
Touch.
let's use it.
That's dangerous. Plus, he's sitting right there. Oh, it's connected?
Oh, we
he's
can shut it off
connected
and kill him. Pour milk on it.
Are you threatened by the presence of something potentially more technologically advanced than Turing?
Yes.
Dang. Alright, I guess that's all we can really do.
Let's bounce.
Yep. Next time on KTB.